We wish you were here, because we're about to travel to the dark side of the beer. My beer will instantly transport you to the little Michigan town of Kalamazoo.
And I just hope I don't have a bear of a time with my beer.
So let's get back in black, and let's get into it.
So Jason, my stout today is from Bear Republic. It's the Big Bear Black Stout.
Big Bear.
You know, it's tough these days just to find a regular old stout, not mixed with anything.
I'm glad you opted for the Big Bear and not the Little Bear.
That's true. So, you know, sometimes these stouts, and especially with something called Black Stout, they are made with something called patent malt or black malt, which is a kiln-fired malt that you don't have to use very much of to be able to get that nice roasty black flavor and color. So I'm more than willing to bet there's some of that in here.
Has a nice malty aroma. I love the head on it too.
Oh, you can smell the malt in there. Can you smell it?
I believe I can. I believe I can. For lack of a better phrase, nice black flavor too.
I love this. I really like this. There's that malty character that reminds me of a Scotch ale, and that's one of my favorite types of beer. So
well, let's back that train up a bit.
Yeah.
And we'll score it and board it.
Getting ahead of myself.
My beer today is Bell's Beer Kalamazoo Stout, which is named after where it all began for Bell's, because now they're in Comstock, but the brewery originated in the beautiful yet scenic town of Kalamazoo.
I don't think I've ever been there.
I've been there once. Also, it's made with brewer's licorice, which I can honestly say I don't know I've ever had before. So that may not be the case, but I'm not aware of it. So
Let's see if you can smell it.
I'm interested to see how that affects the flavor or taste.
Get like a barley smell. It's pretty good. Ooh, it's quite smooth. Not getting a brewer's licorice. When I hear licorice, I'm expecting either like a black licorice taste.
Yeah, but I think that might be the difference between licorice and brewer's licorice, you know.
That could be.
I get kind of more of a malty bitterness.
Yeah.
Not much aroma.
Should we score it and board it?
Yes. So we have a new beer in the 15th spot, but most notably, we have a new beer at number 1, which is that Black Bear Stout. So,
yes, sir.
Chill Wave. Chill Wave has been dethroned.
Finally, it only took us like how many episodes? At least since season 2.
1,000.
1,000.
It's probably 1,000. Let's start off with the lesser of the two. By no means, but let's talk with the Kalamazoo Stout.
By 14 spots on the beer board means.
Yes.
Well, okay, so the thing about the Kalamazoo Stout is it's pretty good. I think we were a little bit misled by this whole brewer's licorice scandal that they put on the label. And that's not their fault. It's our fault because we're ignorant. We don't know what brewers. Yeah, we don't know what brewer's licorice is. And it's a subtle flavor, and it's going to add complexity to the beer, but it's not going to just taste like a black piece of licorice.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I think the score of being at least in the top 15 gives it a respectable spot to land in that I think we can both.
Yeah, especially now, because that top 15, you got to get pretty close to a 4 to even crack it. I just want to say that, by no means, I don't think this is a subpar beer, but having to go head-to-head right after another, it really changes
it went
your thoughts
head-to-head
on this.
with number 1.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't a bad beer, it just had more to live up to, really. Let's talk about the Black Bear.
Okay, so why did it make number 1? Well, for me, like I said, it mimicked a style that is number 1 in my heart personally. So of course I'm going to rate it high, but the balance of the sweetness of the malty character, but it wasn't overly thick and like the mouthfeel was just perfect. Yeah. The taste was there, the smell was there, and also one of the things that's most difficult for me to score is the way that it appears in the glass. And I think that this also was a category that it excelled in. Yeah,
it has that nice dark character, it has that brownish tint to the head. And like you said, it has that nice balance between the malt and then the bitterness. And it was just a great mix between the two. And I think this is kind of like a great pinnacle of what a stout can be.
And let's face it, we're in a time, it's fall, that a type of beer like this is just going to be something that we're in the mindset for right now. So I think it just hits all the marks to make it number one. And I mean, Chill Wave is still pretty good, but it gets dethroned. That makes Black Bear Stout our winner for today.
As always, thanks for watching. You can follow the show on social media. Look us up on Twitter at BOTB_show. And on Facebook, just look up Battle of the Beer.
Don't forget to hit that like button and also the little bell icon that gives you notifications every single time we upload something new. As always, thanks for joining us. See you on the next one.